Sofia Carson is an actress, a singer, a songwriter who's made her mark with roles in The Descendants and, of course, Netflix's Purple Hearts. And earlier this year, we watched her perform on the Oscar stage.
But Sofia's star also shines bright in her advocacy work as a UNICEF ambassador, helping to improve the lives of girls around the globe, especially on this Giving Tuesday.
You're doing all of the things. It's just incredible.
Thank you, guys.
How did your work with UNICEF begin? What drew you to it?
My mom. My mom raised me to believe that the most important thing that we can do with our voices is to give. And I think she instilled within me what has become my reason for being. And I believe that I get to do what I do in this world. I get to make art and music and film for the purpose of using my voice for girls around the world.
And we're showing these beautiful images of a trip you made to Tanzania earlier this year.
Yes.
Talk about how that trip changed your perspective.
Every time I've had the honor of traveling with UNICEF to see the work firsthand, the most beautiful reality that I face is the power of an education is so much more than life-changing. It's life-saving. When you meet these girls and they tell you in their own words that a school, the four walls of a school are their refuge and books are their passport to dream and to live. And knowing that girls are the closest thing we have to a silver bullet to ending extreme poverty through education is such a beautiful fact that I can't say and express louder, because girls are the future and educating them is the most important thing that we can do.
I marvel at people who do this kind of work, because there's always that push-pull. You go there and you see such extreme conditions. It breaks your heart. And you come home and you see excess.
Yes,
and
the dichotomy of it.
It's like balancing that as a human being. It can't be easy. Yeah.
But we're so blessed that we get to be in the positions that we're in, and we can use our voices to raise theirs.
Yeah. So I know that having a girl tribe is important to you. You kind of grew up with all of these actors, although you started a little later than some of them. How important are the women around you?
Oh, they are my everything. I think, like my mom, my grandmother, my sister, they are my guiding lights. And I love surrounding myself by extraordinary women, whether it's collaborators like Diane Warren or my producers and directors that are all female, to my friendships in the industry and supporting each other and cheering each other on always.
You know, it takes people so long to find their voice. I'm just looking at you, and as you're talking, I'm like, you're so young to be able to have found a purpose. And someone once said to find your purpose at what breaks your heart and makes your heart sing, kind of at the same time. Once you find those two things, you found it. And you described how you found it through UNICEF, but when was the moment that you said, wait, I'm more than singer, actress, and all those things?
It was, I think, my first year of being in this business after the first Descendants. And I remember so much of my conversations were around what I looked like.
What you
What you're going to wear.
Makeup.
And the photo shoot and the red carpets. And I called my mom crying. And I said, there has to be more than this. And she said, there is, Sophia. I remember we always spoke about Audrey. And we spoke about women like Barbara and Cher. You were given this platform, you're given this voice, so let's use it. And that's when everything made sense.
Yeah, it's interesting, because it's like you would think, and I'm sure people on the outside were like, oh my gosh, The Descendants, like everybody's watching this. This is a breakout, but there was some vapidness, I think, probably in what you felt. And so was there times where you were like, wait, this isn't enough?
I think the beauty of life is finding meaning in everything that we do, and finding meaning in every word that I say, in every song that I write, every film that I make or produce has given me, it's the most beautiful part of my life. And knowing that there is one girl in one corner of the world who will watch me, or watch me in this interview, or watch a film and in some way feel identified or seen, I think is my duty.
Or listen to music too. All the great things.
Exactly.
You've got some new music coming out too. We're so excited to have you on the show.
Thank you,
You're going to be hosting an event tonight, a UNICEF event.
UNICEF Gala tonight, which is so beautiful to be doing that on Giving Tuesday. You know, we're coming off of Thanksgiving, and it's not only a day to count our blessings, but to also give them to those who need it most, and to be able to give our voices. To stand as an ambassador with UNICEF, to give my voice for children today is the most important thing.
It really is. And I've worked with UNICEF. It's an incredible organization. So to find out more about UNICEF, head to HodaandJenna.com.